Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel on human design. Well, I've covered many different topics on this channel and over 200 in fact. So it makes sense for me to continue looking at the transits, and in that way I can look at the themes within human design while at the same time giving you some idea of what you're going to meet during the week. And it also gives me a topic to focus on every week. This is not to say that I'm not going to bring in something random at different times, because I probably will. And all kinds of things go on. We don't know what I'm going to meet or what's going to happen in the world that you may want me to talk about. However, for the time being, we're looking at the next week, and we're looking at the theme of the 50th gate as the lead gate. This is in the sun. So the sun is bringing this transit in terms of the gate of values, in terms of the hexagram of the cauldron. It's for us to look at our values, to look at the way that we're living. Is it sustainable? What values do we really respect that perhaps other cultures are adhering to? What about our own caring for ourselves? Because the 50 will trigger all those with the 27 in the chart. The 50 is an awareness gate. It is a splenic gate. It's the fear of responsibility, but it's really there to think about the values that you would like to live by, the values that you would give to your children so that they have a better life. So what kind of values? And also it's about the laws. What laws do people live by? What laws do you live by? And what are the values that you want to hold to? What are the values you want to explore? What are the values you reject and want nothing to do with? These are part of the ideas and the themes that are going to be running through this week. Another way to look at the impact of the 50th gate and being the fear of responsibility is, what are my responsibilities? What am I responsible for? Am I living up to being responsible in my life? And, some people are not responsible. They don't have the 50th gate all the time. Now is the time to look and see what you do have to be responsible for. And what about other people? Are they being responsible? Are they actually being able to do what they need to do for the good of everyone else? Are they being responsible? Are they holding to the right laws, or are they being irresponsible? Or are they trying to impose laws that are against the well-being of you or the people around you? And these are all themes that come with the 50th gate. So, as I said, you've also got to look at the other side of it for those of you with the 27th gate in the sacral, whether it's in a fixed sacral or whether it's in an open sacral. So if the 27 is in a fixed sacral, you'll be looking at, well, you're here to nurture, you're here to support others through nurturing. And that could be nurturing in terms of caring for them directly, the kind of things that they might need for their healthcare. Or it could also be caring for them in terms of what you want to tell them, what information would be good for them to know. And these two come together, the 2750, if you've got the 27, it'll be looking at those kind of issues. If you've got an open 27, then again, you'll be thinking, well, where am I leaking energy? Where am I giving too much? Where am I, trying to support others, and yet I can hardly support myself? How can I look after myself? These kind of issues may come up, but it's not just that. In the transit, the 50th gate is indeed in the sun. But in the earth, we have the third gate, and the third gate is an energy gate. It's the gate of difference. It's the gate of the new. It's the gate of wanting something new and different. It can be a very confused sacral gate, trying to find a new order by which to live, a new way to live. Now, this will also be something that we'll be considering. Should I change the way I'm working? Should I change the way I'm living? Where's the new way? Where's the fertile ground in it all? At the same time, we have a nodal path going through in the 17 and the 18, Both of those are logical. The 17 is a critical awareness gate in terms of the mind. And for some of this week, we've got the 62 there as well, which is the facts in the throat, looking at the facts, looking at the details. So, and the 18th gate is a critical gate in the spleen, critical awareness, wanting to challenge authority. Do authorities really know what they're doing? So you can see with values and with change and newness and with critical awareness, there'll be a lot of critical thinking about the future and about the values that are going and the new values coming in. Is it right or is it wrong? Is it healthy or is it unhealthy? All these things are going to be considered. On top of that, the third gate is also connected to the 60th gate in the transit field. So the channel of mutation is here. So there we'll be looking at where are we limited? Where are we limited? Where can we get out of the limitations? Where can we get out of the stress? Also looking at what are the fundamental wisdoms in ancient knowledge that we can reproduce in a new way for the current age. Mutation is always there as a source information to bring some of the knowing out at the right time, in the right way, in the right style for the current times. So there's a lot going on in that sense. There's a lot going on, and a lot of it's going to come out in how am I living? Is my life satisfying? And do I need something new in my life, a new way? What are the values that I'm holding on to that are not really my values? What values do I need to drop? What do I need to reinterpret in a new way that suits me far better? And again, the critical awareness of the rightness and the wrongness. Do you respect this rule? Are you going to obey this rule with the 1762? Are you going to listen to the instruction that can come through what can be a brilliant teaching channel? So again, some of you will be thinking, well, how can I earn money through teaching? How can I instruct people in a way that is useful for them? The 1762 brings in not only instruction, but it also brings in organization. It brings in different plans based on the facts. There will be a lot of thinking about the future, that is for sure, both in the nodal path and in the 17 and the 62. Looking at the future, weighing up the changes, what values are we going to hold to? How are we going to get through these times? And then on the 25th of this month, in comes the cross of the unexpected. In comes the theme of the 28th gate. So this is all about what is my unique purpose in life. We'll be thinking about that. Am I in alignment with my purpose as an individual? Do I have to fight for my purpose? Will be one of those things. Those of you with the 38, at the end of the week will be ready to fight for my purpose, ready to get into the struggle, ready to get my teeth into something that really is the thing for me. You'll be thinking about that. The 28 is also the risk taker. It is the game player. It is the one that will take the risk in order to be on purpose. This splenic intuition gate is something that is very powerful in terms of motivating people to change what they're doing, to get into what is correct for them. A very interesting gate. Intuitively, if you're aligned to your purpose or not. Why? Well, you'll be happy. I mean, when I say you'll be happy, you'll be on target. You'll be engaged with your own life. So these ideas and these themes will be coming up as well. Some of you without the 38th gate may be thinking, well, who can I align with in order to be more on purpose in my own life? Where is the energy to help me to do that? So these are the themes that are going to come this week. And you've got to see that despite the fact that we are, defined patterns in the program, things keep on moving because the transits keep on bringing us these themes. Some of them are going to trigger us if we have the gate on the other side. And some of those things are going to make us think about things in the way that we haven't thought of them before. We're all impacted by the neutrino field in different ways, and we're here to grow through it. And we're here to keep in alignment with our strategy and authority throughout that, and to be a witness of the themes that are coming, and to follow our response if you're a generator, to be open to the correct invitation if you're a projector, to find yourself riled up and breaking through to new territory if you're a manifester, and to find yourself surprised if you're a reflector. So these themes there, they move us along. The only thing, as we said last week, the only thing that's always there is change. And being aware that the transits are not you, that the transits come and the transits go. It's what we can learn through that process, how we can grow through what comes to us while we're living this life. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's an overview of the themes that are coming up in this week. If you want to keep in touch with what's happening on a daily basis, then there's a link below to my Daily Impact free subscription service, where you get a report every day of the themes and the line of that day, which carries a little bit more information on a daily basis. So those are the themes. I hope you've enjoyed my overview, and if you have, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back again next week with something completely different. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.